The man put his foot in a basin of water. He picked up a cat and looked it in the eye. The water under his feet began to boil. The cat's pupils narrowed into a slit. A few seconds later, John stood in hell. John tightly grasped a relic of the dead and quickly identified the direction. But the demons had already surrounded him. Finally, John found the girl he was looking for. He ran to her quickly, but the girl jumped into the abyss, leaving only a token. Demons came from all directions. John broke a small bottle of holy water and finally returned to the world. He curled up in pain, and wisps of green smoke came out of his skin. He gave the token to Angela to confirm that Isabel had indeed gone to hell after committing suicide. Even with the evidence in front of her, Angela found it hard to believe this fact, so John asked a priest to continue the investigation. The priest sneaked into the morgue and examined Isabel's body. He placed his hand on her wrist and began to use his power. He watched in horror as a strange mark was branded on Isabel's wrist. The priest fell to the ground, shaking all over. He reached for the bottle of wine and tried to calm himself, but no matter how he twisted the bottle cap, the wine would not flow out. He stumbled into a convenience store and took a few bottles of wine, but each bottle was empty, and the bottles were possessed by demons.
Oh God, my sisters!
He fell to the ground exhausted. Using the last bit of his strength, he pierced his hand and left a hidden message for John. When John arrived, the priest was already dead. John looked closely and found a clue on the palm of the priest's hand. He wiped the blood with ice cubes, revealing a strange symbol underneath. John quickly called his friend Beeman for help. Beeman consulted ancient books and found the answer in the Bible of Hell. The symbol belonged to Mammon, the son of Satan. The scripture said that Mammon wanted to break free from his father's control and establish his own kingdom on earth. But the devil could not enter the human world alone. They needed a powerful psychic as a bridge. The psychic was Isabel. Before Beeman could say more, a fly crawled out of his eye. John immediately realized that something was wrong. He urged Angela to speed up, but when they arrived, it was too late. Beeman was dead.